Latte, guess what? I'm engaged! Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Actually, I don't know if I talked about, I think I did talk about it on Vlog Latte a while ago, about the fact that we were, definitely planning for marriage, and that's the reason I was moving out here. But I really didn't expect him to propose so soon. We had talked about it, a while ago, that kind of a good timeline could be getting engaged in summer 2014, married summer 2015, and here it was like the end of summer 2014, and I was just about resigning myself to the fact that he wasn't going to propose. I was like, I don't think he's about a ring, and so maybe he's just going to wait until I've been in South Carolina for a while. But no, he proposed. I'm actually in South Carolina now. I'm in the neighborhood where I'm living, which is with JP's granny, which is actually a retirement neighborhood. You have to be over, at least one person in your house has to be over 55 years old to live here. So obviously I am not. So obviously I am living with JP's granny, and I'm super, super thankful for it. She has 2 extra bedrooms. I'm living in one, and JP's sister Mary is living in the other one. And right now I'm just going for a walk around the neighborhood, and there's a beautiful pond here that I wanted to show you and give me a nice private place to vlog. So there have been some cars driving past, but so far I haven't seen any people, so I'll keep going. What is new? I'm so self-conscious. There was like a mail truck, and like he could definitely like hear me, maybe at least see me. Anyways, okay, so I typed up a nice handy dandy little list of everything I wanted to talk about, but it's on my phone, and I realized I tried to like toggle over there, but it stops recording the video, so I can't do that. So I'll have to just think out of my mind. So when I made my last video, I had not watched the most recent video, so yesterday I watched all of the videos, and then I meant to make a video, and then I forgot. Me and JP were watching Sherlock, and it's the first time I've seen it. We started watching it a couple weeks ago when I was here, and we watched the first season, which is only 3 episodes, but each episode is an hour and a half long. And then yesterday we watched 2 episodes, so I have one more episode of season 2, and then no, I'm totally wrong here. We have watched all of season 1 and all of season 2. Last night we watched the first episode of season 3. What am I saying? We watched the first episode of season 3, so we got over the huge cliffhanger after season 2. We had to immediately watch first episode of season 3. So now I have 2 more episodes left of the whole Sherlock before the next season comes out, which is like in 2 years. So hope that wasn't super confusing. I can't edit this. But anyways, we watched the first episode of season 3 last night, as well as the last episode of season 2. We watched them back to back, and it was amazing, and oh my gosh, I'm like so in love with this show. I absolutely love Martin Freeman, who also plays Bilbo in The Hobbit. He's like quickly becoming my favorite actor. I just like everything he says. I'm just like, I love you. I love your voice. I love everything about you. You're amazing. So yeah. Also Benedict Cumberbatch. I don't really see the appeal, like all the people that are in love with him. He's a very interesting character, actor as Sherlock Holmes, but I don't really find him attractive at all. But anyways, I would like to know if any of you watch Sherlock or have any idea what I'm talking about. And all of that was completely off topic, and I just spent like 3 minutes talking about that. So, the point of that was to say I watched all your videos, and I had all these nice questions all typed up, and now I'm gonna have to try to remember them, or comments. Let's start with Karis and Carrie together. I absolutely loved seeing you guys together so often in all your Paris videos. The apartment you're staying in looked really nice. I'm wondering if it's someone you knew, Carrie, that you were staying with. That's really amazing that you had a place to stay. The tea house with the golden dessert, like what the heck kind of dessert was that? That was insane. That looked so beautiful and so delicious. I want to hear more. Also, Karis, your rhubarb tea sounded delicious, and I'm wondering, Kara, if you remember what kind of tea you got at that amazing tea house. I'm just super curious. Also, your friend Shauna seemed really, really, really nice, and I was wondering how you knew her as well, and if she lived in Paris or not. I really liked what she was saying about live every day like you're in Paris, and all her little life advice was really adorable. What else? Kat, I'm really sorry you dropped your phone. It's like the worst thing ever. And I'm glad that you loved your world literature class, and I haven't read Don Quixote, however you say it, but I think I totally should because I know it's super classic and everyone always references it. But I'm really glad you loved that class. And I also loved what you were saying about, like, you think Christians are called to be a little bit crazy in the world, bring God's reality into the world. I just thought that was a really beautiful thought, and definitely very true, because Christianity breaks so many molds in this world, and I think a lot of times now people are trying to mold their Christianity to fit in the world without ruffling any feathers, but Jesus definitely ruffled feathers, so we need to be true to him and be ourselves and be Christians in the world, not just nice people. What else? Claire, I absolutely loved seeing a video from you. I'm glad things are going well. I'm really sorry about your relationship. Thank you for sharing all of that with us. And I know God has absolutely beautiful plans and purposes for your life, and it's so beautiful to see them coming true in your life in all kinds of ways, through your internship and everything with your church. And I know that God's plans are working in your life, and I'm sorry for this disappointment, but I know all things work for good for those who love God. No, I didn't make that up, obviously. That's a verse. Also, another verse that I just learned recently was actually in the bathroom at Cove Crest, which is the camp I worked at, which is also the camp where I met JP and where he proposed to me. If you look in my little album from that day, you can see this picture of this verse that was in the bathroom stall that I took a picture of, which is, many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. Completely and totally the most beautiful thing ever. So what's new? My proposal. I'm engaged. I should have spent this video talking about that, maybe a little bit more. He proposed at the camp where we both worked at, and I was completely surprised, even though it was my dream proposal spot in the chapel where we both worked at Cove Crest, and but I just was so sure that he hadn't bought a ring. Like, it even crossed my mind. I was like, this would be like the perfect proposal moment, but he hasn't bought a ring, so... But he did. He had bought a ring. And also, he had a secret photographer, which is what I had always wanted. He had the camp photographer, he pre-arranged for him to be sitting in the last row of the chapel, and so when JP proposed to me, he was there to take pictures, and it was awesome. So you can see those on my Facebook as well. And... that is about it for today. Oh, I had a job interview yesterday. I don't know if I've been keeping you guys up to date. I had a phone interview a couple weeks ago with the job that I really, really, really wanted, and then it fell through. I didn't get the job. But they apparently recommended me to this other high school, and this principal called me straight up before the job was even posted, and he said, hey, we want to interview you. And so anyways, that's what this interview was. And so the job was officially posted Monday, but I had a job interview already set up for Tuesday, so that was yesterday, and it went really well. And I would be like, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna get it, except that right when I was leaving the interview, there was definitely another lady there for an interview for the same job, and she was like way older than me and probably has way more experience, so it kind of disheartened me. But I've done my best, and I've done so many interviews, and I've been trying since February, and I can't change the fact that I don't have a lot of experience. That's just me. So so please pray that if I'm supposed to get this job, I will. And if not, I won't. I'm also, is tomorrow Thursday? Yes, tomorrow I'm leaving for Washington, D.C. For, let's see, 6 days, I think. My mom is there visiting her mom, my grandma, and my mom's siblings. They're all from Washington, Virginia, Maryland, and I'm going to go visit them. And it's only 6 hours from here, and that's why I'm going. My mom's flying from Texas. And then at the end of the trip on Tuesday, my mom is jumping in the car with me and driving back to Myrtle Beach to see the world here, see where I'm living, meet some of JP's family members that she hasn't met, and then she flies out of Myrtle Beach on Thursday of next week. So it's going to be an amazing little trip, and somewhere in the middle of that I'll probably find out if I get this teaching job. So they told me they would let me know after August 3rd, because the job posting had to be up for 7 days. So pray for me, and I love you all, and I'm sorry this video was so long. I really wanted to make it short, but this is just what it has to be. And hopefully, maybe not next week, but the week after that, I definitely will start putting videos on my camera again and editing them to make them shorter, but this one I don't think I'm gonna be able to today. I'm sorry. Okay, bye, love you. See ya. Carrie, I'll see you today. Bye.